Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be reacting to the scene where Gregorio goes to check in on Pablo. I love that he does that.
I reorganized all the classes. And with these changes, I've actually increased the workload of the more, let's say, advanced students. We have to optimize our time for the students who...
You're confusing me, Milton. Really, you confuse me. I don't know. What about you? What do you think?
It's not paying
Can
attention.
we think about it?
No, Pablo, sorry. There's no time. We have to accept reality and reorganize. You know. No. Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. We'll meet afterwards and I'll tell you exactly what it is that you have to do. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Excuse me?
Hello? Anything I can do for you?
Not you. I came to visit my colleagues and see how they are.
Ah, how nice. You can imagine, a lot of work. So,
Shoot, get out.
Anyway.
Milton.
Come on, Beto. We have class.
Give me just a minute.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Okay.
Pablo. Yeah? Milton wants to take all of Antonio's classes. Aren't you going to say anything?
Look, Beto. If Pablo didn't agree, I would have told you that, right?
But he's not in a spot where he can agree. He's got other things on his mind.
And I'll set your schedule, all right?
Yes.
Fine. Excuse me.
Pleasure.
Like the Gregorio could see it.
How are you? I came to offer my help, Pablo. This is my home. It was for a long time, just as it's been for you. I want to help. I'll help you with anything you need. But you're the director, Pablo. You're the only one who can make decisions right now. I just don't know how to. I don't. Well, let's start with a coffee. A good coffee. I'm sure no one here knows how to make a good coffee, huh? Coffee's the best way to start the day, right? All right, then.
Oh, man, I love that he came to see him. So they could kind of grieve together. Goodness. I know very well what it's like to have to go to a place where everywhere you turn is a reminder of someone you lost. I worked from home. I lost my grandma in 2023. So, the rest of my family could go to work and get away from every single thing they see being a reminder of her. But I was home alone for the first time. And I was doing dishes around 4:30. And for a split second, I'm like, I gotta get grandma ready for supper. After we lost her. Okay, so I am crying on this video, and this is genuine. So, I know what it's like to have to be in a place that everywhere you turn is a reminder of a family member that you lost. Because I worked from home, I took care of my grandmother, and when we lost her, everywhere I turn, there's a memory of her. Her chair in the living room, her chair at the table, her bedroom. I was friggin' doing dishes and broke into tears the first time I was home alone after I lost my grandmother, because I was like, I gotta get her ready for dinner, and then it hit me. I don't have to get anyone other than myself ready for dinner anymore. So this episode, watching it, brought up a lot of emotions. I love that Gregorio came in and helped him out, and it was like a good friend there, so they could grieve together. I was definitely fortunate enough to have my sister be like that. My best friend had a similar situation happen like a little over a year before I had lost my grandma. She had lost hers, so we could, she could understand where I was coming from, or like all that kind of stuff. She wasn't as close to her grandmother, but as I was close to mine because I took care of her. Emotions are weird. I loved my grandma a lot. Every time I see a bunny, I think of my grandmother because they were her favorite animals. We have a lot of stray bunnies in our neighborhood, and so whenever we would sit outside, she'd ask, "Where are my bunnies? I want my bunnies." Oftentimes she was out when it was too hot for the bunnies to sit outside. It was perfect temperature for her, but it was a little too hot for the bunnies. They would only come out in the cooler hours of the day. So every time I'm like walking around the block and I see a bunny cross the street, it just reminds me of her. There's an account on Instagram I follow that just posts bunny videos, and I followed them simply because bunnies remind me of my grandmother. All right. You just stop crying for the next clip. Okay. Well, this was the first time I've ever cried on camera. And I don't think you can even tell based on my lighting, so good. I mean, my nose is getting red because I get a very red face when I cry. Oh man. It's just, these episodes brought up a lot of memories. That's part of the reason why I was upset that they, decided that route for Antonio. It hits home. It definitely hits home. So I sympathize with Pablo. These episodes where you see him just super depressed and crying his eyes out and everything. I sympathize with him. I want to just give him a big hug. Oh. Oh. Anyway, I should stop this video. Well, there's a first time for everything, crying on camera. I mean, it's warranted for what I'm reacting to, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.